Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. If you're wondering why I've got my hand over my eye, it's because I've already done this eye with this palette and I want to show it to you, but I want to tell you about it first because I'm not happy with it. No, I'm not. And the reason we are going to talk about. Okay, so first off, like I said, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. It's been a week, guys. It's been a week. I'm sorry I have not been on here. I've kind of been missing in action, and my camera's all funked up here. I'm kind of out of it. I'm not really feeling it. So it's going to take me a good minute here to kind of get myself going. And there's several reasons. Several. Number one, I had a migraine probably, I lost count, maybe 4 days this past week. So it's been a very long week. I have not worn makeup, not even lipstick. And if you follow me on Instagram and here on YouTube, you know I wear lipstick like every single day. Like every day. Even when I'm sitting home doing nothing. Even when I don't have eyebrows on, which my eyebrows are jacked up, I know they are. But even when I don't have my eyebrows drawn on, I still have lipstick on. Didn't even have lipstick on. This migraine had me down and out. And a lot of it, I think, was I had some depression this week. And if you guys also, if you know, I do have depression issues. I have bipolar disorder, social anxiety disorder, PTSD, a whole slew of crap. But this week was a very hard week for me because it was the first anniversary of the passing of my pops. He was my stepdad who raised me from the age of 9 years old. So he was my dad. I'll be 52 almost next month. It's July. So, you know, it was really hard because he died in my arms. You know, I was holding his shoulder in his hand when he passed away. And he was the last parent I had living. My other two, my mom and my dad, both passed away. My mom in 2008 and my dad in 2013. So when Pops died, it was like, that was it. You know, I didn't have any more parents. I don't have grandparents. I don't have any of that anymore. So this week was like, I knew it was coming. And like every day that led up to it, like when Memorial Day came, because he was a Marine. So when Memorial Day came and I looked over his picture of him in his uniform, it's like we were watching something on TV that was about soldiers and it just hit me. And then the migraine hit the next day, and I think it was like, sometimes when I get depressed, I get migraines. And then I had a little seizure. I have temporal lobe epilepsy, and my seizures aren't like the kind of seizures that most epileptics get. My seizures are, I smell cigarette smoke, burning rubber, those kind of things. And right after the migraine hit, I start smelling the smoke. And I'm like, okay, I need to start writing this down because maybe they kind of go hand in hand. I'm not sure. So I wrote it down so that way I can kind of try to keep track of that. And I had that a couple times this week. So I'm thinking they might go hand in hand. I need to bring that up to the doctor when I go. But that's the kind of week I had. And then yesterday was the anniversary. This is Saturday today. Yesterday was the anniversary of his death. And then today I woke up feeling a little better. So I think it all kind of played together. So today I have to film today because not only I want to talk about some palettes in front of me here that I got in the mail yesterday, but I also want to do another video today, which you're going to see that video before this one. So that video is going to be talking about 2 giveaways I have going on. So that giveaway, which will also play in because of the fact that you need to go back and watch that video because I have 2 boxes that I'll be doing a giveaway for that will be ending next week. So go back and look at that video. But first, we're going to talk about this because I need to get out of this funk I'm in, and you guys always help me with that. And I want to thank Lisa. She did check on me to see how I was doing. So Lisa, I know you're watching, so thank you so much for checking on me. And from all my other friends out there that's been really helping me through this week. I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I really, really do. So this palette is Disney's Mickey Mouse palette. This is one of the palettes I got from Hot Topic. I ordered 5, I think 5 or 6 this past week, and I got 3 of them in. I got the Pixar Disney Up My Adventure book, and I got in the Poppy. It's called I'm Poppy. It's also from Hot Topic. So if you saw my other video on the Hot Topic makeup, you know that I was in love with the makeup. This one, not so much. And it's not that it's not pretty, because obviously, you know, I try to use almost every color in this palette, and I will show you. And it's really cute. I mean, it's really cute. And it is Disney Incorporated. It is cruelty-free, what you see back there. And this is the colors that are in it. And it does have a solid white, a solid black, and I just put my thumb in it, and it does have a highlighter color. So these are the colors that are in there, cute little mirrors on the side. So these are the colors that are in the palette. Colors are pretty. However, I had to work to get these colors to go in. It wasn't like the other palettes that I used to where it was a basically like a once or twice and done. I literally had to work. This purple you think is going to be gorgeous. Watch. There's like nothing there. I had to use setting spray and really spray the crap out of it, and I had to actually use it as a topper. And I used it as a topper on this one here, which I also had to use setting spray for. There's like not much color payoff. There's only a couple that had some color payoff, and that was like these colors right here on the bottom. And I'll swatch them with my fingers to show you that these did have color payoff. So those had color payoff. And those are they're shimmery kind of mattes. I don't know how to explain it. The blue has some shimmer, the orange and the green are mattes. Those are the ones that had some color payoff. And I do have those. I have the green under, I have the blue like on the outer corner, and I have the orange here on the outer corner. The yellow that's at the top, which is what I have on the inner corner, I did wet it. Let me draw my finger off here. But it's okay, but it's not as bright as what I thought it was going to be. This one here, I tried to use, but it had nothing. This one the same, nothing. I did not try this green, nothing. The black I didn't try. It's a solid black. The highlighter I haven't tried yet. I did try to use it like up here, so I did try it, but it didn't really do much. The white really didn't do much. So I'm very disappointed in this palette. I'm not gonna lie, because you know, guys, I'm honest 100%. I tell you what I think, even if to the point, if I ever get to a point of having enough subscribers to where I get noticed, to where, you know, I get any PR or anything like that. I don't care if I ever do. I will tell you what I think, because that's just the way I am. I have an affiliate code, or affiliate link I should say, with Juno, and I still tell you what I think. If I pick up a brush, I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. Like this brush right here, I prefer the matte ones. These are supposed to be their better ones, and I prefer these better. I really do. So, I mean, I use these for contour, but I don't seem to pick up those as much as I do the matte blacks. That's just me. The other ones seem more flimsy. I mean, these just, to me, they seem more flimsy than the other ones. So, I mean, I tell you the way it is. In this palette, not happy with it. I have not checked the other palettes yet to see, you know, how they're going to be, but I am going to show them to you. But my adventure book, to me, looks better. I mean, it looks like a prettier palette. It still has the cover on it. Because I haven't looked at it yet, because I wanted to play with that one. Because I usually kind of gravitate towards the colors that are in here, so I want to be a little different. But these they're really pretty. I just want to see this purple. Now this one looks like it's going to be a better palette. So, I mean, there is hope for this one. So, I mean, maybe. I do know Jeffree Star did some, let's see, that blue's pretty. Did some reviews of some palettes from Hot Topic, but I'm not really sure which ones he did. I have to go back and look. I watched it, but I don't remember. It might be this Mickey Mouse one. I don't know. This Poppy one I did open up, but I have not, like, swatched it. But I'm looking at it going, what? And they're all cruelty-free. Look how little those pans are. They are so tiny. It's like, how do you even get a brush in some of these? It's like, literally, look. They are the size of a finger. Like, literally. Like, they're not even showing up. So, the other one I had was, I bought the Friends, and I don't remember the other one. It's in my, I bought what video, but, and these are like, almost like they're crunchy. They're not that soft when I'm feeling them in my fingers at all. This is that top row there. And this is what those look like. They're very pastel, which I knew that, you know, when I bought it. But I just wanted to get every single palette they had that was not, you know, another brand like BH or anything like that. And this thing here in the middle, it's a lip gloss. And this little lid here is so hard to open. I literally had to put scissors in there to pop it open because I can't get the little cover off of it. It is extremely difficult to get the cover off. You have to literally get something up underneath of it because it doesn't just slide off. But it's a lip gloss. I thought it was a highlighter, but it's actually a lip gloss. And it's just a plain Jane gloss. And for Poppy, the singer, I thought it would be a little more popping, and it's not. So that one might be a disappointment. I'm not going to play with that one today, but I want to show you how I got this look over here, because I really had to play. And I'm going to like fast forward through it as I go, because you'll see me struggle to get the color in, because it was a bitch. It really, really was. And I did use, let me show you the brushes I've used. I used my Juno & Co. brush to do this inner corner, and this is brush number ES08. And then I used one of my motor brushes, and it's just one of the little pastel brushes to put on the outer corner. And then I used my bling brush, and it is the I should know these by now, shouldn't I? E4 to lay on. I used it to lay on this gold color, which you'll see me do. I lay this down first, and I just lay it down, and then I wet it and lay it down again, and then I go back with the purple with that one. And then I use this motor brush here, which I just love this brush. I love these. They're like one of my favorites. I just love the feel of it. And this is like the little travel set. And I use that to lay this with like blue down, and then it didn't lay down, so I used my finger to apply the rest of it. And then I use these two to do the liner, and then I use my, this is ProTac, which is a division of Sigma, and I use that to apply the highlighter. So you'll see me do that, and I'm just going to apply the colors, and you'll see me pop in and out. What I'll probably do, I'm not even going to talk during it. I'm just going to put it on, and you'll see me fast forward through it so we can get through this video, because the last video I did was hella long. So I'm going to try to get through this video. So I'm going to get started. And I've got my setting spray. I tried using my Tarte setting spray, which is this one right here, the Rainforest of the Sea. But I'm going to try my Hangover Too Faced on this side to see whether maybe it'll work better. Because, yeah, like I said, I didn't get anything on this other one. And I will be using my Juno mirror that has, I talk about this all the time. And that's one thing I love is this Juno mirror. I have two of them. I have a white one and a rose gold. And I like it because I can actually, if I need to, I can pull this up, you know, if I want to get it like over here toward my lighting, or, you know, whatever I need to do. Or I can just leave it here in front of me. Yeah, I can just do whatever I want to do. And one thing about this palette is there is like no fallout in the pans at all. And there's no fallout on the face. So there's no kick up or fallout. So if that is something that's important to you, then that's one thing that's good. Alright, I'm going to go play now, and I will keep an eye on my timing up there. And I'm going to bring it in a little bit so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And if you see glare, it's from the light hitting my mirror. I don't actually turn my lights on in the mirror. And I know you see that in a lot of videos, but I don't turn my lights on in the mirror I don't want to add any extra light on my face that I don't need. I did turn my lights down some in my last video. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not. I've tried different lighting. I have two different lighting setups. And I have one on one stage and one on another stage, trying to make it as natural as I can. Because if I just turn these lights off, then we won't be able to see me, because my lighting in my bedroom is not the best. Okay, guys. Here we go. Here we go. And then I clean the brush off in between as well with a wet wipe. And then I dry it. First I put it on dry. So I'm going to talk here for a second, because first I put it on dry because it's still a little wet from where I put it on before. And then I wet it. And I did buy some spray. I know you're going to think this is ridiculous, but I got it off Boxy Pop-Up. If I ever get that order, I don't know if that ever's going to come. I swear. I paid $400 for a Boxy Pop-Up order and I haven't got it yet. But it's the Evian Spray Mist Water. And I know I could have got a water bottle and just put water in it and did that. But I saw that and I thought, well, let me try that to do stuff like this. Because sometimes I do this and my eyes get really irritated. Oh, speaking of irritated, later on in the video, I got to share something with you that I'm very excited about. So, yeah, later in the video. I'm so excited. I just can't wait to tell you. Alright, looks like I need to put on more gold because it's not working over here. I think I'll put some white in there now that I think about it. That's one thing when you do like 2 different eyes and you go in between, you gotta remember what you did. I just remember to use my finger a little bit too over there. And see, some people can't use their fingers because they have really long nails. And that's the only thing about these palettes that you have to use your finger for. You know, if you do have long nails, you can't. And this, for some reason, like this bluish green, wouldn't work without my using my finger. So that might be a deal breaker. But you see how it just, I don't know, goes away. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop talking now. Here I go. We'll turn this camera off, turn it back on. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna do this how just like I did the other one, even with the little mistakes that I made with using the brush not working and stuff like that. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do the other side. So that blue does have some fallout. I don't know if it's because of the brush that I'm using, but I remember it over there, and I just remember back over here when I was using it. And for some reason, it takes a while just to get any color to show up. I mean, it showed up in my fingers, but then when I try to put it as an under eye, it might be different, you know, on top of the eye, but as an under eye, it does take a little bit. And as you can see, I'm just kind of building it up. Like I've told you guys before, I am not heavy-handed when it comes to makeup. If you're heavy-handed, you may have, you know, a little easier time of it than I'm having. And now I'm just trying to even them out. Okay, so that's what we have to play with right now. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my liner, my mascara, my blush, lipstick, and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay, my lovelies, I am back and I went ahead and zoomed you in. That way you can see what it looks like all done. Overall, I mean, it turned out, you know, not too bad. It's not kind of even, is it? I like the way it turned out as far as the way the, you know, the color story is on my eyes and things like that. But if I had to rate, which I do, as you know, I rate my palettes, a 1 to a 5, I would have to give it a 3. And the reason I'm giving it a 3 is the highlight color is pretty when you look at it from the side. But if you look at it like on, front on, it's like a gray cast. Can you see like what I'm talking about? It's got like a gray cast to it. It's like right here you can really see the gray cast. But from the side, it's got a really pretty color. But it does have a very gray cast to it. And I don't like that in my highlighters. And I've got a few that do that. And I think that they look wonderful. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, well, what the hell? There's a gray cast to it. And it's like, you can really see it. I can, in my mirror, I can really see it like right here. I've got a really bad gray cast to it. I don't notice it on my nose as much or on my like upper lip or even like right up in here. I just really notice it like right here. And I don't notice it up here. It's like right here. It's like poof, like a gray cast. But it's still a really pretty highlighter. That's probably the best part of the palette actually. And the purple laid down, like you saw what I had to do to get it to lay down. And like I said, I'm not heavy-handed with my colors. And that orange is really bothering me because it's not as far over on this side as it is on the other side. I'm not heavy-handed. So if you're heavy-handed and you don't do, you know, if you don't do your base first, I do my base first, so I can't be that heavy-handed. If you're heavy-handed and lay your color in, then you're going to get a better play than I do. It could be the base I'm using. I do use my P. Louise base. I'll always use a base. Always use a base. And there's two reasons I use a base. Number one is so I don't get any eye staining. I can use the reddest of red and the orangest of orange, pinkest of pink with my P. Louise, and I never get staining. Out of every palette I've ever used, I've never got staining with my P. Louise base. Having said that, there is a possibility. There's a one out there that may. A lot of people got staining from the James Charles palette. I was one that did not. It could be the P. Louise base. And I also use it because it helps the makeup stay longer. It helps the colors lay a lot better. So I've tried it with, you know, using a different one. I had my TG, did not like that one at all. I've tried using concealer, don't like that at all. It seems like it makes it kind of crusty. And in foundation, nothing works for me. The P. Louise is the one that seems to work for me. I've used MAC Painterly Paint Pot in the past. I didn't mind that one, but my eyes itched a little bit with that. And I don't know whether it was just the palette, because it was a Morphe palette. I've got 3 Morphe palettes, besides my James Charles and my Jaclyn Hill. Those I don't seem to have the issues with. A little bit in the Jaclyn's I do, because I've got the mini ones as well, like the Ring My Alarm and whatever else they're called. Like it's the Vault. But the other ones I do have an issue with. Anything shimmer in the Morphe palettes always seem to irritate my eyes. But I was using the Painterly Paint Pot with those. I have not tried them again since I've been using the P. Louise, so I might want to go back and try them, because I haven't touched them since I started using the P. Louise base. But anyway, getting back to this palette, because that's what we're talking about today. I like the orange in there a whole lot, which is what I used out here. I didn't have as much problem with that. It just was that blue. I really had to lay that in, and that purple was such a disappointment, because I tried to put that underneath my eyes first, and I didn't get anything with that. Like, I really tried to lay that down, and I really didn't get much out of that, and I'm sorry, but I see things as I'm doing this here. I don't notice as I'm putting it on, but as I'm talking to you guys, I notice it, and things irritate me. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I did use my Charlotte Tilbury, because it's my favorite liner right now. I just really adore this liner. It's just her classic liner. It's just the regular pencil liner. It's not the cold one. It's just the regular classic pencil liner. I think it's like $22. I just love that liner. I use it all the time. I've got the black and the brown, and I haven't gone back to anything. And I just got this in the mail today, and it's the Honest. My friend Melissa Boyce actually told me about this, and it's the mascara, and it has a primer in the end, and you wait 30 seconds, and then you go back with the mascara, and this is what the wand looks like. And I put a couple coats on, and you can tell, I mean, I have my lashes back again from using the Grande Lash Serum, but it works really good. Is it my normal black by Terry? No, but it's pretty freaking close, and it's a lot less money too, a lot less money. So I really like that, I really did. For my lips, I have my Pinky Rose on. I use the lip color, let me look here because I did not pay attention. Love, and that's this color right here. And I probably should show you like this way so you guys can see it, but if you can, because you know I'm not that great at doing this. Okay, so that's the color. And then for the gloss, I used Sexy. So we got Sexy Love, but this is what the gloss looks like. This is what, just showing that it's Pinky Rose. I can't tell because I don't have my glasses on. Is it coming in? I don't know if it's coming in. You don't need to see that. You just need to see this. Look at this component. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I think sometimes I get too close. It doesn't matter. This is what it looks like. And these are what the applicator for the gloss looks like. It's just it's not even a doe foot. It's just a plain old applicator. And then this is a doe foot for the actual lip product. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have on. I do have my Charlotte Tilbury on again, and I'll put that link down there if there's a coupon involved with that. That's about it. I'm just not, will I use it again? I don't know. I really don't. I'm pretty disappointed. I was hoping, you know, with the payoff that I had with my other Hot Topic, in my other previous videos, I was really hoping that I would have more color payoff with this one, and I did not have that. So I'm really disappointed. I really am, especially with this orange up top. It looks like like cheese dust, like Cheeto dust, and I was hoping that on the eye I would have more payoff, and I did not. So, but yeah, it did turn out pretty in the end. I like this pastel-y look that it gave me in the end. I like to use as many colors in a palette as when I do a review, or first impressions I should say, I like to use as many colors in that palette as I can so I can show you guys, the way each color pays off. So I did use every color except I did not use the black, and I did not use this orange or this green. You saw me put like a little pop of that color in, but I did use everything else in the palette, so that way I could show you what it did. But yeah, disappointment. And the only reason I'm giving it a 3 and not a 2 is because I do like the highlighter. It does have a bling to it, just maybe on a different skin tone it might be a little bit a different type of bling, but on my skin tone it does have that gray cast to it. Other than that, not horrible. Do I have worse palettes? Yes. Do I have better? Hell yes, I do. But yeah, but we'll have to try the other palettes to see, to see how they work out. I did get in today too. I got in a Tarte cheek color, but I got it after I've already put my cheek color on. But I did try to mix it in. But it's this little palette here that I got. It's called Make Every Moment Count. I got it from my Ipsy add-on, but it's really pretty. So, but I did try to blend that in with what I already had on. And the excitement thing that I have to tell you, this guy's, like, I got so excited by this. This has nothing to do with Hot Topic at all, but I have to tell you, because I'm not going to do a separate video on it, because it's just, I'm not. I'll have it on probably in a video. I'm just so excited. I got my first ever Pat McGrath eyeshadows. No, I did not pay $125 for, or $129, whatever she charges for eyeshadow palettes, because I will not ever do that, because I'm not that bougie. I'm getting a little bougie, with my Charlotte Tilbury and my YSL, but no. She had these little palettes on sale for $17 during Memorial Day, and I got 2 of them. And I did have another one that I got that's a little quad, I think, or maybe there's 6 colors in it. But look at these guys. And the reason I'm excited is not because I got Pat McGrath, not because I got a little bougie. It's because of this right here. And you know what it is? It's a little bit of a glitter. It looks like a shimmer, but when you swatch it, it's hard to see it, me doing it like that. But it's actually a glitter. That's a horrible swatch. That's probably not a good example, but it is a glitter. And when I first looked at it, then I'm going to swatch these on my fingers, and so is the gold. But look at, oh my God, would you look at that? This is just one swatch. Not a dig in, not a press across, one little boom. I'll put that on my eyes. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing a video. I feel like crap today. I want to see what happens, because I can't wear glitter. If you've been here before, I can't wear glitter because glitter causes major irritation and swelling on my eyes. And I was having a crappy week anyway. I put that on. I did not have any reaction at all. None. It laid on my eyes all day long. I wore it all day. I did not have any itching, no burning, no tingling, no swelling. When I took it off, I used my makeup eraser, because I thought maybe that's why I was having irritation before, because I was using, just a makeup remover. I didn't have any irritation, guys. I woke up the next day like freaking out, thinking, oh my God, am I going to wake up to my eyes swollen? No, none. I was so flippin' excited. Like, I wonder what, look, I want to show you. Watch this. I have to do this. I have to do it on camera. Watch. Oh my God, guys, look. Look what this does to this look. Look at this. It's a gorgeous topper. This just makes this look pop. No irritation. So smooth, but has that glitter to it. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look what that did to that. I'm glad I took my pictures before, because it wouldn't, everybody think it was from that palette. Look at that. And it just blows my mind that I can wear this little bit of glitter that it has. And like I said, it's like a once and done. I'm just bringing it up a little higher. But that is glitter. There is glitter in that. And it's not irritating my eyes. I just had to show you guys before I get off camera, because I'm sitting here looking at it because it's in front of me here. And when I tried that, when I first got it in, I'm like, oh man, it's a glitter. I'm not going to be able to wear it. What am I going to do, I thought, what the hell, I'm gonna try it. So first I tried it with a brush, and it did not, you know, it didn't go on with a brush. So then I put up my finger, and then I kind of patted it in like this. I'm so happy that I can actually wear glitter. And you know, maybe one day she'll put those mothership palettes on sale to where I can afford to buy one, but I'm not paying that price. I won't do it. Won't do it. I bought a Natasha Denona palette, you know, and it was on sale for $64.50, and that had me like, you know, so yeah. But I just had to share that with you guys. Anyway, I need to go because I still have another video to film, and let me just tell you, this really made me feel so much better. I wish I'd done it sooner in the week. I just really need to, you know, kick my ass, you know, when I feel crappy. I need to get on here because this makes me feel good. When I do this, it makes me feel so much better. It really, really does. So thank you guys so much for being out there, really, for checking on me and for being out there and just listening to me complain when I get on here and complain, and for being there and allowing me to have this space to do this, because it really makes a difference in my life. I know I've said it before, and if you haven't been here before, I say it a lot because I'm telling you the truth, guys. I'm being completely 100% honest with you. This makes a difference in my life more than you'll ever know. More than you ever know. And that's why I do giveaways. Not only because I don't want the stuff sitting around my house, because I could take it to the Goodwill or whatever, but I want to give back to you guys because you guys have given so much to me, and the giveaways is my way of showing you that. So that's why I do so many giveaways. And you guys always make sure that you read in the description, because I always put in every video what my giveaway rules are. So make sure that you always read the descriptions of every video, because I tell you a little bit about what's in the video, what products I'm using, links to those products, things like that. So just make sure you read the descriptions, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I know this video was a little long, as a lot of my videos are, and I know some of you guys complain about that, but I'm sorry. That's just the way sometimes things go. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're longer. I am making my unboxing videos, like for BoxyCharm and things like that, a little shorter so we can get through those videos. But sometimes they're going to be long. That's just the way things go. I'm working on that, you know. I'm a work in progress. I am a work in progress. So we'll see what the future holds. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for getting me to 300. I never thought I would be there. I was at 12 in January. So I am beside myself with humble. I'm humbled. That's all I can say is I'm humbled. So thank you guys again. Go out and take care of each other. Be good to each other. Stay safe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the very next one. Take care. Bye, guys.